there's one fight scene, okay? I was applauding, I was clapping like a seal. Absolutely fantastic. Good afternoon, folks. Good evening, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. I just want to touch briefly on The Beekeeper, starring Jason Statham. Now, I wasn't expecting this to be the trinket that it turned out. This movie is a feast of high-octane action, right up my alley, okay? The story is good, but I have to say, this movie, dare I say, is somewhat cathartic. If you've watched the biopic miniseries by ITV on the UK story based on Mr. Bates versus the Post Office, which is a 4-part British television miniseries based on true events, I'm telling you, The Beekeeper is a very cathartic movie, okay? And I wish entities like The Beekeeper existed on this planet. Directed by David Ayer, The Beekeeper portrays how big corporations ruthlessly exploit the most vulnerable members of society by stealing their money through online means. The Beekeeper seeks vengeance for one of his friends who falls victim to such predations. Now, despite the compelling premise of this movie, it does have its flaws. Now, some of the dialogue is quite diabolical, and some of the human reactions, honestly, it falls short of any kind of verisimilitude. I'm telling you, when you watch this film, some of the reactions from certain central characters, you just think, what the hell? But despite the shortcomings of this film, the whole vengeance element of this movie, that's its calling card. And that's why I reference Bates versus the Post Office, because that true life story very much depicts how big corporations take advantage of the most vulnerable in society, or just anyone in society, through online means. And that's why I'm telling you, this movie is very cathartic in that regard. I had a blast watching this film. It was just thoroughly entertaining. I was applauding at one of the action sequences, and for me, as I always go on, I sound like a broken record, but I'm always here for a well choreographed, seamless action sequence, which is just thrilling, edge of your seat type of tease. And there's one fight scene, okay? I was applauding, I was clapping like a seal. Absolutely fantastic. So yes, surprisingly enough, The Beekeeper is a boss ass movie. I wasn't expecting that. I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score and I was thinking, how can? Because the trailer didn't really elevate my expectations of this movie, let's put it that way. But I watched it and I was applauding, okay? I was applauding. Fantastic movie, highly recommend it. Also recommend Mr. Bates versus the Post Office. As I say, it's a British television 4-part series, limited series. I recommend you watch that. That is definitely required viewing, definitely. And as I say, The Beekeeper is exactly what I needed after watching Mr. Bates versus the Post Office. Fantastic. So for me, yes, I'm going to give it a high score. I give it 8.5 out of 10 for The Beekeeper. Brilliant. Jason Statham, man, you did that. So guys, if you've watched this movie, if you've watched The Beekeeper, please comment below, let me know your thoughts of this movie. Do you think I'm talking hyperbole? But I'm telling you, if you've watched Mr. Bates versus the Post Office, you'll discern my critique on The Beekeeper and why I think it's a bloody brilliant movie, okay? And why I wish people like The Beekeeper did exist, okay? Anyway, that's my brief review on The Beekeeper. Please comment below, as I say. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Just very brief chit chat of this film. Not a deep, intricate review of this film because it doesn't really need it. It's thoroughly entertaining, high octane action, brilliant fight sequences, exactly what I needed. Yeah, I definitely will be watching that one again. But please comment below, let me know your thoughts of this film. And I shall see you soon. Adios now. Bye.